Bitcoin farm, it's not worth it. Well, maxing it out isn't worth it. Give the people what they want right away. So I'm gonna break everything down in this Escape from Tarkov video about why maxing out your Bitcoin farm in this current wipe is not worth it. And for everyone else who just doesn't want to know the actual reasoning behind, currently, unless things change and they increase the price that Bitcoin sells for, you probably won't break even on the Bitcoin farm. All of the things that you need to know. So currently, this is some calculations going off of what is selling on the flea market. Right now, let's say its graphics cards are averaging 235,000 rubles. Bitcoin is selling on an average of 115k rubles, and it costs you about 12 million to do solar power, which it's a little bit cheaper right now. If you wait any longer, it's going to be more expensive. And if you're one of those people who can already afford to max out the Bitcoin farm, you really don't need to worry about how many rubles you're going to get from the Bitcoin farm, because you are the type of person who has no problem making money. If you currently have the Bitcoin farm maxed or are almost there, you don't have to worry about anything I'm just going to say, because you don't have to worry about money. For everyone else, kind of have to worry about money. With all that being said and all that out of the way, let's break down some of the numbers here. To max out the Bitcoin farm, it's going to cost you roughly 28 million. It's going to be about 17 million for, all of the hideout stuff, or 12 million of that 17 million being from solar power. And it's going to cost you about another 12 million for the graphics cards if they're averaging 235,000 rubles each, 50 total. You can do the math from there. So about 27 million. With the current price of Bitcoin, with a Bitcoin coming out every 13.3 hours, if you take that entire number and you divide it by the cost of Bitcoin, times it by 13 hours, and you divide it by 24, you will get the number of days it'll take to break even. And that is coming out on roughly 120 days. We are about 17 days in, so we're going to round that up to 140 days. With the average wipe being about 180 days, we're just going to cut the year in half. That would mean you have about 40 days of profit. That is if you did not have to use any fuel at all, and you found all of your fuel in raid and you never bought any fuel. And with fuel costing about 166k consistently from Jaeger, or about 100k on market, you probably have about maybe 20 days of profit at current prices. If you think Bitcoin's going to go up, that number obviously comes down and you might have more profit. However, are you really even going to play every single day in the wipe? And even if you do play every single day and you get to the point where Bitcoin's profitable, of the 20 or so days of profit that you have remaining, 7 of them, the traders are going to be unlocked and super cheap anyway because of the next wipe event. You're looking at about 10 days of profit here. Is that really worth it for the upfront cost? Not really. For the average players, I have a solution for you. If you do the Bitcoin farm level 2 and only buy 25 graphics cards using the same logic and all of the numbers that we are currently using, it's going to cost you about 6 million to get to that point, as you do not have to worry about solar power. And if nothing changes and you have all the materials today and none of the prices inflate or deflate, either with graphics cards or Bitcoin, your break-even point is 44 days, which is a lot better. As someone who always loved maxing out the Bitcoin farm, I just wanted to get that knowledge out there and just tell you, basically, it's not worth it. It's not worth it to max out your Bitcoin farm right now. If you think Bitcoin is going to go up in price and you follow Bitcoin and you're a huge crypto believer, sure, disregard all of this. But based off of how it has been in Tarkov, I don't think Nikita's ever going to let it get out of control, and I just don't think it's worth it this time around. Let me know in the comments what you think about it down below. And as always, you know the drill. Like and subscribe on everyone's content, mine, someone else's video that you like. But most importantly, I need to have a great day.